Hi.
Hello.
Hey, what's up, YouTube? Hey, Meadow. Meadow? So
Yeah, Meadow.
yeah.
It's a family name.
Cool. Hey, what's up, YouTube? Hey, Meadow. Oh wait, Meadow? Okay. Gonna turn
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm Liora Sophie, and I write urban fantasy and spiritual fiction and some short poetry that I like to arrange into a kind of nice visual style, which I post mostly on my Instagram. And this NaNoWriMo, I am writing a novel, which I've been working on for ages, like for 10 years. Like this November is is the 10-year anniversary of me coming up with this idea. So it's been a long time, but I don't regret a minute of it because it's an awesome idea and I want to follow through on it. So that's what I'm doing here. And please introduce yourself, Meadow.
I'm Meadow Lamoureux. I have been a writer since maybe when I was 13. I'm 23, so I guess like a decade now. I've never actually finished anything, so that's been a struggle, but I've had this idea since I was in high school, which was like 5 years ago, and I never really did anything with it. And so when I was trying to come up with an idea for this nano, I was like, you know what? I'm going to do this one. And I spent all of October planning it out, and I'm super pumped for it. It's basically the premise is there's multiple realms there's our world, and then there's like supernatural realms, and the gates between them used to be open, and then all these monsters used to be able to come over and kill everybody. And like a couple thousand years ago, these witches made gates that could close and tied it to the bloodline of my main character. And so she is the last living person of her bloodline, so she's the only one that can like keep the gates closed.
Nice. Yeah.
And so it's kind of like a supernatural type theme where she like is like a hunter and she hunts down monsters and kills them, but she also is like has to be really careful because if she dies, then there's nobody left to keep the gates closed.
That is a problem. Yeah, that sort of reminds me. I thought of what I saw you typing that in when we were in QWERTY.
Yeah, with QWERTY.
And I thought of do you watch The Vampire Diaries? Have you seen?
I've seen some of it. I haven't watched all the way through.
Okay, so there's The Vampire Diaries, and The Vampire Diaries has another spin-off called The Original, and then that has a spin-off, so they're on their second spin-off now.
So a spin-off of a spin-off?
Spin-off square. So it's called Legacies, and thanks, QWERTY. Yeah, I'm still getting used to the like moving in between stream and comments, so yeah. So thanks, yeah, I'm a fan, I'm so excited. Yeah, so they have this thing there in Legacies, which is this pit of mud that like swallows monsters, and then as anything that's swallowed, like the whole is erased from the entire consciousness of the whole world. So then things started coming out of the pit like dragons. So like dragons are real. Well, why don't anybody remember the dragons are real? Oh, because it got erased. So that's what I thought of when you were talking about your idea. So I recommend.
Yeah, I don't know. Cool. And my main character wanted to be a police officer, and she went to college to become a detective. So, like, she's kind of like, that's why I feel like it's really supernatural inspired too, because she does like do the same thing where they go like, hey, I'm FBI and I'm going to investigate this murder, and kind of a situation. And she's like a really good detective. Yeah, but she got rejected from the police academy. So
so the Rivers of London series, which I just read obsessively 1,000 times over the past year, is also a series where they have the cops that investigate the supernatural. So yeah,
I mean, X-Files, like all that stuff.
Yeah. So yeah, let me see. I want to show you a few things. First thing is Mr. Lava Lamp. Oh yeah. Which is my constant writing companion over here. And the other one is my backdrop, which seems to have fallen off, but is a big... Can you see what that is? It's a big old
pride flag.
Yeah, so I'm very happy about that. Anyway, and
I usually am downstairs in my dining room, but my husband likes to play WoW on on my computer because his computer is really, really old. So I'm like, okay, if I'm going to do the stream, I'll just go upstairs. I'll use your computer. You can use mine. And then I can just be like a little hermit in the bedroom.
Yeah, perfect. Yeah. So, I feel like I ran out of random things to say, which is so unlike me. But are you guys, is everyone ready to start writing? I kind of I kind of have to get back into remembering what I was writing before.
Yeah. I was in the middle of my character learning, like, basically her mentor is like telling her the history of like all these gates and everything, because she's like been like almost killed by monsters like twice now, and she's like, what the hell is going on? And he's like, all right, here's the story.
So I was at the scene. Everybody in the comments, just why don't you tell us what you're talking about right now, what you were writing just before you left off last time. So that'll help us.
We want to know.
And I was working on the scene where, right, my main character just showed up at the scene, and there was a break-in. Someone broke into the store, and
I saw you wrote that in the other stream.
By demons, and she realizes that there wasn't any jewelry stolen. Like, she's looking around, she's like, someone broke in to rob this place. Why did they leave behind all these authentic diamonds and rubies and sapphires? And that seems strange to her. So why don't we start at 9 at the 10?
Sounds good to me.
Okay.
Do you have a timer that you're going to use?
Yes, I do. I have a timer. I have an app called Study Bunny, which is very cute. And it looks like this. Let's see. Can you see? See the study?
Yeah, I see it.
So there is the camera. So I get a coin if I stay in the app for the whole for a 10-minute unit. So then it's, like, not that I can spend it at the grocery store or anything, but Ooh, okay. QWERTY says emotional moments between two of my characters, somewhat confessing their feelings, but it's about to end up in a fight. LOL. Oh, QWERTY, that's sad and hilarious.
I kind of feel bad for my character because she told her boyfriend that she was going to move to New York, and he broke up with her.
Ooh.
And so now, like, her life is just basically falling apart, and she keeps getting attacked by monsters, and so she's just in a really bad place.
Bummer. All right, let's go. Ready?
Okay.
And 15 minutes starting now. Okay, and we're back.
Hello, how did everybody do?
Ugh, I got 124 words. I was highly distracted. I think that's probably understandable because this is my first time streaming live on my own channel.
Yeah.
And like using this streaming service, and you know, I wasn't comfortable in the seat. I'm still sort of working on the setup, and it's all but I did write. Hey, QWERTY 212. That's not bad for an interruption.
Is QWERTY the only person we have in here?
Hey. He's
Hey,
the only one that counts.
thanks for coming. I got 200 and 8, 9, 10, 7, I think.
All right. Good. Great.
My math is not that great, so I don't know for sure.
All right, whatever. Yeah. Yeah. The program I'm writing in has an automatic word counter. I just have to scroll down to the bottom of the screen, and what I do is when I start on at the beginning of the day, I put in a line with the date, and then I know where I started that day, and then I erase it at the end of the day. But yeah, so I'll just go back and highlight all the text I wrote, and then it'll show me at the bottom how many words it is that's highlighted. So
yeah, I'm using Google Docs, so it doesn't tell
you can
me.
do that in Google Docs. Yeah, sure.
Can I?
Yeah. There's an add-on. I'm suddenly feeling like this is a dangerous area where I could end up talking about tech stuff a lot on this channel.
I just pulled out the calculator. It says I got 205.
Yeah, so if you type up stuff in Google Docs, first of all, you can do the thing with the highlighting, okay? You select any amount of words.
Yeah, I just never remember, where did I start again?
Yeah, right. Well, that's the thing. You gotta remember where you start. But under tools, there's a word count, and it'll show you pages, words, characters excluding spaces. Oh, and there's an option that you can check, a little checkbox, display words while typing.
That cuts off after, once it gets to 3,000.
Oh,
it's like, this number is too high to display. So
okay. As a mathematician, I refute that. 3,000 is a finite number, and Google Docs should not be scared of it.
Yeah, because I used to have that up when I would just be able to see on the bottom, and then I looked down, and when I got past 3K, and I was like, wait a second, and it wasn't showing it, and I clicked on it and said, this number is too high to display, and I was like, damn it.
Yeah, I like Google Docs because of the auto saving.
Yeah, that's why I like it too. And then plus, I can switch computers because I prefer to write on my computer because my husband is old and slow.
Yeah, no, it's really good for backups. But I really like the tool I use now is Focuswriter. One word, Focuswriter, and it's awesome. I liked it because you can full screen it, and then you can really sort of just only be writing on the page. And you can totally customize the way everything looks. And
you can full screen mode in Google Docs too, which I use often.
Yeah, but you can't put a picture of a secret witch emporium with a crystal ball as your background in Google Docs, and you can do that in Focuswriter, and that really, really helps me because I'm just I'm sitting here with the background, I am sitting in the set of my story, basically, which is,
Hey, we got another person.
Hey, away from harbor.
Hello, away from harbor. It's nice to see you.
Yay, away from harbor. Do you have a real name? Well, I shouldn't ask that. Never mind. Don't answer. You don't answer that. That is a real name. Every name is legitimate. Okay.
Every name is legitimate.
We're writers. We give people names that are absolutely probably a lot more whack than that. So yeah, it's a cool name. I am sorry. I am not making fun of your username. I really apologize. Yeah. Okay.
JJ. Hi, JJ.
Wait, are you the one who's mom renamed them after the dad left the room. I thought I saw that story on one of the other streams. Is that you? I think that might be. Okay. Yay, more. Aha! Yes, I was right. Okay. More people. Yay, more guests. Okay. So
we're getting popular, man.
Yay. Okay. So let's talk more about stuff that we're writing, because I found out when I did the stream with Alec, I found out that talking about my book in between sprints really helps me get back into it, because like if I just take a break in between sprints and like I just talk nonsense and then I go back and I'm like, whoa, where was I? So
Yeah.
talk about book. So let's see. Okay, so I learned that one of the things that makes a character relatable and compelling is that they have a weakness.
Mm-hmm.
So here's my question for everybody watching. What is your main character's weakness?
I'm still deciding.
Okay. So,
I know she's like super stubborn, and that can be good, but also can be like a big problem.
yeah.
But I know that I want more than that for her weakness. I just haven't really decided everything yet.
Yep, stubbornness is definitely a problem. So I've got a couple. I have 4 POV characters. I have Kiero, who is a demon, and Oriane, who is a witch, and they are, opposite each other. And my demon Kiero goes through a lot of stuff, and he has, I think, probably one of his I don't know. I don't know what I don't know that I know what it is. I don't know how to put it into words, which is like awkward because I'm a writer, But
we've got another person that joined.
Oh, yay!
The Right Mama, nice to see you.
Yeah. Hey, Right Mama. Yeah, so I'd say Oriane's weakness is that she's kind of she's sort of she's a little bit naive. She's kind of but she's also, so she's like kind of willing to believe in the good of everyone, and that can get you into trouble when you live in a world where demons exist. I can tell you what also, okay, Kiero and Elena have not Elena. I renamed her recently, and now I'm getting all tongue-tied. Her name is Oriane, which is Oriane is a beautiful name, and that was her name all along. I just used the thingy for. Okay. They have a very prominent weakness, which is that they're not allowed to be together, and that is like, so that even if it's an obstacle, the fact that they are what they are, that she is a witch and that he is a demon, just being that.
Oh yeah, I think I watched your stream that you did with Alec. I remember you talking about this now.
Yeah, that was fun. Yeah,
it sounds interesting.
Yes, Right Mama naming characters is the devil. I agree. Okay, we've got some comments that answered my question, so let's address that. Okay. Let me see. So Away from Harbor said, main character, she doesn't think things through, just kind of gets an idea in her head and goes with it.
Yeah, that could be a problem. It's going to get her into trouble. I would be excited for that too.
Yes.
Those are my favorite, is when my character like messes up and it's like, well, now I gotta fuck shit up for them.
Yeah, no, that's fun. Absolutely. Yeah.
Sorry if my cursing bothers people.
No.
I was in the army, and everyone in the army is like potty mouths, so
the
bad habit.
Is the like the U.S. Army?
Yeah, the U.S. Army.
I made that face because I'm Israeli, and so when I think of the army, I automatically think of the IDF, which my brother just finished, and my other brother is about to go serve in. So, yeah. I
joined the army right after high school because I wanted the GI Bill so I could go to college.
Yeah, that's what most people do in Israel. That's
where I met my husband, because he's from Utah and I'm from Oregon. So
cool. Wow,
yeah.
people live in Utah? Okay, I'm kidding.
It's kind of funny because his
allowed to make jokes like that. Okay.
His family on his mother's side are all like super religious Mormons, and then his dad's side are all like super religious, like born again Christians, which Mormonism is technically Christianity, but Christianity doesn't consider Mormonism to be Christian. It's confusing.
Yeah.
And it's a big old mess, and his parents don't talk to each other because they're divorced now, and it's
family drama.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's see. Cordy says, there's that button. Okay. Cordy says, I've got 4. So Mel is a control freak, too self-sufficient. Calliope is agoraphobic and has issues. Is that Thalia or Talia? Thalia is hot-headed, and Asha is impulsive. Oh, yes. My Kiero is also hot-headed. That is another thing. Yeah, that's fun. Right, Mama, you just got here. And so the question was, what is your main character's weakness? If you'd like to answer that, go ahead.
It's Talia. Cordy says it's a hard T.
Talia, hard T. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, my character's name is Alex. It's just kind of plain and boring.
Alice, like Alice.
Alex, like Alexis.
Wonderland.
Her name is Alexis, but she goes by Alex.
Oh.
Like
okay.
Alex, yeah.
Oh, okay. Alex.
My favorite character, though, is one of the side characters, not even my main character. His name is Ambrose, and he's a really old immortal dude, and he's like really sassy and smart ass.
There's a really old immortal Ambrose in the Vampire Diaries.
Yeah, Ambrose is just his nickname. That's not actually his real name. He doesn't go by his real name anymore. He's just kind of picked up Ambrose because it means immortal.
Well, immortal beings, life's complicated. I'm sure they cycle through a multitude of identities, and
yeah,
when you're alive long enough. So
yeah, I love him, and he was like the first character I came up with when I came up with this idea like years ago, and so he's my favorite.
Cool. So I think, why don't we start another sprint at 40, and let's do another 15 minutes. I have this thing I want to try, which is I want to try to sort of get the sprints start to be a little bit longer each time, because I feel like once I get warmed up, then I can go for longer, and I'm sometimes even almost cut off too quickly. But at the beginning, I have to really get into it. So
yeah, I like doing longer sprints because I feel like the shorter ones I just don't get into it fast enough.
Right. Well, yeah. I mean, it depends. So it's kind of a guess, because there are going to be people that it's too long for, and people that it's too short for, and people that just, sometimes I just sit there and I'm like, usually the ones that are like at 2:00 in the afternoon, I'm like, I just woke up and I don't know how to write today yet at this time of day.
Yeah. Oh, we got another from the Right Mama.
Clara is very naive and lacks self-confidence and is likely to mimic the actions of her role models, even if those behaviors aren't safe or sane.
Yeah, I can see that being a problem.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So I don't know if I can get this. I can't. All right. I'm not going to try to figure out how to put this on the screen, but
this desk has no room for anything.
Yeah.
I'm used to being at my dining table where I have like room to just spread out my supplies, but I have like just enough room for my computer, and that's it.
Yeah, well, I was using this, which is a very ancient lap desk with like it's probably handmade, and it's probably like 80 years old. And it doesn't have room to spread out, as you can see. It's just a board pillow. Okay, sprint time. Okay.
All right.
15 minutes. Let's go. On your mark. Get set. And sprint. And that is time.
I didn't get very many words because my husband ordered food for dinner and he's like, "Hey, food's here," and I'm like, "Yay!" I had
Yeah,
to run down and grab my food.
food trumps right. Food trumps everyone. Okay. I got 164. Also not very many, but I did get words. And I have not been updating my Nano.
Oh, I just broke 15K, so that's exciting.
Ooh, congratulations! Oh, hey, author Morgan Lee, what's up?
Yay, we got another person.
Yay, yeah, so, yeah, wow, 6 people watching. This is exciting for a first. I think that's not bad for a first.
Yeah, I wasn't sure how many people we were going to get. Like, I knew Cordy was going to join, but I wasn't sure how many other people would.
Yay, Cordy, our fan club. Well, I've been in Cordy's fan club for this past week, so.
Yeah, me too. Like, even if I'm in other streams, every time I see, like, hey, she's going to stream, I, like, close out the other one. I'm like, I'm going to go join this one now.
Yeah. Yeah. Also, I like them to stay small, you know, if they just,
yeah,
when there are like more than 50 people watching, the comments just go too fast. You get lost, you know, it's just not as fun. I like to be able to.
I like the smaller groups too.
Yeah, because then you can post your word count and people are like, yay. Otherwise, you just, like, nobody notices. There's no accountability in that, you know?
And you get to have more, like, in-depth conversations with people because there's only, like, 4 or 5 people commenting.
Yeah.
And you can actually keep up with that.
Okay, so let's see.
I got 122 words, which I guess is okay.
Yeah, not bad. Okay, so Cordy got 337. I'm sorry you're a little stuck. I hope that works out. Did that work out? Are you good now? I hope that will. Yeah, yep. This is very true. Yes, we love us a good Cordy stream. Okay. Away from Harbor got 613. You know, that's very
way better than me.
Okay. No, I want to say something about the number 613. I'm going to do this because I geek out because I have a math degree. And It's actually not about math though. 613, according to Judaism, is the number of total commandments that we received from God in the Torah, which is also the Old Testament. And so that number, that number is very special. So Mazel Tov. That's what I have to say about that. Okay. We got author Morgan Lee. You got 200. Also a very nice number.
Yeah.
And oh no. Okay, bye.
Thanks for joining us. Bye. Have fun with your kids.
Oh my God. It's my person who I'm his fangirl. What are you doing on my channel? Okay, that's very exciting. Well, your helpful animals have gotten me a lot of words written this week, so you deserve it.
Hey, if my dog comes up here, I'll show you guys, but she likes to stay downstairs.
Okay. Yes, that is well done. Very good. Okay. You're not undercover anymore, mister.
Show you the puppy. I can go get my dog if you really, really want. She's cute.
Okay. So let's do another one of the talking about the characters things.
Okay.
That was fun. I had fun. I don't care if you all have fun. Okay, well, I do care. It's nice. But
I'm really annoyed because I'm trying to get onto the NaNoWriMo website, but my husband's computer keeps blocking it.
Yeah, what? Why?
It won't let me go on there, and I don't know why. And I'm like, I want to update my word count on there because
Super rude.
hit the day's goal, and it's like, no, you're not going to do it.
A request. You have a request from a fan.
I do.
Yeah. Cordy says, show me the puppy.
Yeah, all right. I'll be right back. I'll go get her.
And in the meantime, I'm going to think of something clever and intellectual to say and have everybody answer in the comments about what you are writing. Okay, so so before we talked about characters having a weakness, so one of the things that I was really struggling with at the beginning when I just started writing this is I felt like all of my characters were sort of me in some way, and they all kind of came out the same. Oh my god, puppy. Wait, okay, sorry. Don't listen to me. There is a puppy.
This is the puppy.
What's the puppy's name?
This is Lily. She's a Pomeranian Papillon mix, and she's like very, very obese. She's super fat.
Okay. That's okay. Fat puppies are puppies too, and we love all
She needs to go on a diet because I'm afraid she's gonna have a heart attack or something.
Yeah, no, that would be really sad. Keep her healthy. Okay, so here's what I was gonna say: is that at first all my characters kind of seemed like they were all the same. yes, I do. 100%. Too cute. Absolutely. 14 out of 10 would die for her. So congratulations, author Morgan Lee, who just surpassed 20,000 words. That is fabulous.
That's really awesome. I just broke 15K in this last sprint, so
nice.
You're beating me.
Nice. Okay, so here's what I wanted to say to all you guys before I got distracted. Tell me something about 2 different characters you have that makes them, each of them, unique. Something unique about 2 characters, okay? Because this is one thing I found was that they were all kind of the same, and I was worried that when they would be like snarky and sarcastic, that they would all use the same kind of snark and sarcasm, and because they were all me, and I'm, you know, snarky and sarcastic. So 2 characters, something unique about them. Okay, so my character MC number 3, Lido, is a demon, and he is a geek. He is an engineering geek, and he makes lots of bad puns and lots of mathematical references and computer science jokes, and the rest of my characters look at him like, okay, and or they do what my sister does when I start doing, which is they go, okay, Liora, whatever. I stopped listening like 10 years ago. Which is so ridiculous because now she's doing a master's in environmental science and she is more science dork than I am. So, yeah. So that's Lido, who's my demon, and my other character is Amalia, who is not a demon, not a witch, but actually half of each.
Interesting.
And the weird result of that is that she doesn't actually have magic. She doesn't have magic that she knows how to use. I know other things, but she doesn't. So
yeah.
And she is a little bit bitchy, very withheld, whereas Kiero and Lido are all like, you know, just open up and talk. Elena's also kind of very open and very trusting. Elena, there I go again. I can't. Okay, I can't. I've called her that for 10 years, but I really want to get over it. I really want to move on from it. Yeah, but Amalia's very kind of, she keeps to herself. She's shy. She holds it in. Hi, Poet Spice Biblioscribe. I made it through that.
Hello.
What's up? Okay, so tell me about y'all's characters. Let's see. We have
Away from Harbor says, my MC just wants to fight
Wait.
everybody.
No, me. I'm reading. Ha.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so Alex says James is a self-taught tech nerd and painter. Interesting. Self-taught about both those things? How did he? Okay, self-taught tech nerd, I guess, probably from YouTube, and painting. That's just wow. That's sounds like he has a lot of self-discipline. Okay. Wait. Here we go. Okay. Away from Harbor. Do you want to read it? You can read it.
Sure. I just didn't see Alex because it was like a small little line.
Yeah, and it jumps and stuff. Yeah, it's doing this.
Okay, my MC wants to fight everybody about everything, and almost everyone else is just really worn down by everything in their dystopian reality, so she stands out a lot. Yeah.
Yeah, it's yeah.
I feel like that's pretty realistic. Like pretty much everybody's like, this is just the way life is.
I honestly, I really feel that, and it's. I mean, I was about to say that life is not a dystopian reality, and then I was like, maybe I shouldn't say that. Okay, let's see. Emerton is very selfish. She thinks about herself and nothing about others. Shaw is very compassionate and thinks of others. That's a basic contrast of them. That's an important point. Those are important characteristics. And my story has demons and witches too. Yay! Shaw is a demon. Emerton is what I'm calling a protector, but she's essentially a witch. Very cool. Very cool. That sounds awesome. And this is Haley in contrast with James, who was the tech nerd. Haley is an independent Black woman who is white. I have a friend like that. I do. I know what you mean. Yeah, I have a friend like that who, yes, I met him in college and he did a degree in computer science. So I get that. Okay, let's see. Cordy. Talia loves to mess with people because the entire town thinks she and her family is a witch, but she's not going to let the opportunity pass to scare the crap out of them. I like this person. Yes, that sounds good. That sounds right. Okay. And her older sister is the opposite, except for one moment of losing her temper against a town mom, where she just wants to fit in and kind of takes whatever rude comments come her way. Yeah, I'm definitely the first one. But I feel like, sometimes I wish I was the second one. Okay. Oh, yeah, that's a contrast. Yeah. One being immortal and the other one, not being immortal. James has severe undiagnosed PTSD. Yeah, every single character on the Vampire Diaries has PTSD. They have other things too, that's one of the reasons I love the show. I'm not trying to turn this into I'm not trying to sell it to you. Y'all watch whatever you want, but I really love the Vampire Diaries, and one of the reasons I love it is because of the different ways they address mental health. And I mean, there's a character who is basically an addict. They struggle with depression. They struggle with schizophrenia and PTSD and just so many different things.
Yeah.
And really, I like it. I like it. Okay. One of my MCs is an empath and seer, but she does not use tarot or read palms. Interesting. So what does she use to see? Yes, I agree, which is why I religiously have watched the spin-off and the spin-off of the spin-off.
I haven't seen the originals or legacies. I haven't even finished Vampire Diaries.
That's okay.
Oh no, my phone fell over.
Hi, QWERTY. But the originals is amazing. The original is a little bit more violent than the Vampire Diaries. Should we do another sprint? Yeah. I feel like I kind of want to stay in the groove because I've been doing these really tiny word sprints of like 100+ words and
Yeah.
What? So, more on talk to me on Facebook if you want to hear how much I love the Vampire Diaries. But now, so let's try this thing with the slowly increasing sprint times.
Okay.
So we're gonna do 20 minutes this time because the last one was 15. So, everybody get ready and on your mark. And if you see me eating chocolate cake, deal with it. On your mark, get set, go. And time. Hey, Alex.
Welcome, Alex.
So,
Let me look at my word count. I didn't even look.
I finally cracked 200. I got 220. Guys, I have to share this with you because it ended in a really funny way. How did everybody do this sprint? Tell us in the comments, in the chat, whatever. So I was writing this really high tension, panicky scene where they broke into the shop and she called the cops and the cops blew her off, and then she called the demon and the demon came and helped, and then they were kissing and it was kind of relaxing and romantic and they started really getting into it. And then this other character showed up and I love her. She's so passive aggressive. They're in the middle of kissing. She clears her throat and she goes, "Well, I guess you don't need me, so I'm going to go back to work." Oh my God.
That's great.
Yeah.
I am still in the middle of my character finding out her, like, the story of, like, what she is. So I'm just, like, every time the other character is telling her something about, like, her ancestors or whatever, I'm, like, having to think, well, how would she actually react to this? And then I'm, like, sitting here just staring at the computer like, I don't know what to write.
Yeah, I know that feeling. So author Morgan Lee is doing very well today. And you got 518. Awesome.
Awesome.
Away from Harbor, 511. Fantastic. Yeah. So is that everybody?
It's everybody who said something so far.
Well, it's not everybody who's watching. But that's okay. That's fine. Yeah, so what did I want to say? I don't remember. Okay. Ugh, my passive-aggressive character is so ridiculous. I mean, I totally understand her, but, like, come on, girl. Oh, I hit the nano daily goal.
Oh, yeah, I did too. I'm excited.
That was exciting. Yes. Took me a while, but yeah.
The first, like, 6 days I was super behind, and then the last few days I've been able to catch up, and it's been very satisfying.
Yeah, I've sort of been okay so far, but I'm constantly worried that one of these days I'm gonna have an off day, because that's just what it's like. And
yeah,
I'm waiting for the day to come where I'm like, nope, I'm not holding objects today.
Yeah, I was having a rough time a couple days ago because I was trying to write so much. Like, I was basically spending the whole day just trying to write, and I was getting really burnt out, and I was like, I need to write every day, but I need to not write all day every day.
No, yeah.
Because I was like, I love this story, but I can't keep writing.
Yes, proofread edits, chapter 15 of 31. Nice. Okay. Halfway, little bit more than halfway there. You go. Good job.
Calling a truce.
Morgan told us about her characters. My characters are calling a truce, realizing there's nothing else for them to do but work together. Shaw is making Emerton incredibly uncomfortable with all of his flirting. LOL. Yes, we got characters who do that. Yes. But it's all consensual in my book. I don't know what it's like in yours. Maybe that's part of the plot.
I need to grab a pillow. This chair is hurting my butt.
Yeah, I got one a couple sprints ago. Okay, how about everybody share your favorite quote from the last sprint? Favorite sentence. I shared the
that's better. Yeah, so my character is learning, like, all this stuff about herself, and then she was like, I don't even know if I want to do it, but then she, like, really wants to be a police officer, but she got rejected from the police academy, so she's like, you know what? This could like be my chance to be a police officer without being a police officer.
Yeah. You should read Rivers of London.
Let me write it down, otherwise I will forget.
Rivers of London. Y'all should read Rivers of London, along with also you should like the video and subscribe to my channel if you haven't done that yet. That is a lot quicker than reading Rivers of London, but you should also read the series. Okay, it's so far there are 7 books out, and the 8th book is supposed to be released very soon, if it hasn't been released already, but I don't think it has because I would have gotten a notification. So it's about the supernatural cops solving supernatural crime in London, and it's awesome. And okay, so I have one major complaint about the writing, which is that all the female characters are sex objects. Boo, that is cheap. You can do better. But besides that, there is really fantastic POC representation. There's like an entire family of river gods that are black, and but also the main character, the POV character, is like a mixed race. I don't remember. I think his mother is he's got like one Indian parent and one black. I don't know. He's mixed race.
I'm getting the hiccups. Oh no.
Some kind of mixed ethnicity. And there's a lot of talk about it in the narration. And it's just really fun, really awesome POC representation.
I'm gonna add it to my Goodreads.
A little bit of LGBT representation. It's like a wink at the LGBT community, being like, hey, you're in the story, but there are no main characters. But it's there, and it's fun, and there are geeky references, and also it's pretty well written. So I really liked it, and I loved the audiobook. That is awesome. Poet Spice.
Stupid computer keeps blocking all the websites I want to go to.
Yeah. You might want to tell it you're not trying to download porn. You're just trying to update the word count. Awesome job, Biblioscribe. Now let's see. Away from harbor. Arden walked over to the window, peering out, and was met with Nathan's face. Open the damn window. I like it. Ooh, you know what? I don't even know what the context is. Oh, there's the context, but it sounds so good. And I was like, I really got pulled into that. I was like, oh my God, open the damn window. What are you doing? What are you waiting for? Nice. Well done.
Okay, let's see. I'm gonna add Rivers of London to my Goodreads.
Computer. Yeah. I mean, can you blame it?
It's really, really old computer. Like,
how old? As old
like
as
2000. It's like 2003, I think, is when he got it. I think.
Is it a Dell?
It is a Asus.
Oh.
My computer is an Asus too, but I've only had it for 3 years.
My computer's an Asus. Yep. My computer's an Asus.
I like my computer because it's touchscreen, and then every time I use another computer, I forget that this one's not touchscreen, and then I'm poking the screen like an idiot.
Yeah. I had a Lenovo Yoga before I got this one, which was awesome, except the Lenovo Yoga has a built-in bug where it has a heart attack after 2 years, and the motherboard dies, and that was not fun because it died while I was in the middle of writing a paper for a final.
Oh no.
And I was like, no, this is bad. And I loved that computer so much, but
yeah. No. I had another computer that I don't even know what it was, but it broke because I dropped it.
Yeah, I stepped on an old laptop. It happens. Clumsy people. We are why. This is why we can't have nice things. Yeah.
Poet Spice
Yeah,
is like, I do that too. My laptop is not touchscreen at work, but it is at home.
yep, yep, exactly. Yep, I feel that. I got to this place where I like it just sort of the scene sort of got to this like really final stop.
Yeah.
And like, no, there's more plot. There's more plot that needs to happen. You guys can't just stop here.
Yeah.
So maybe I'll change point of view, but you know, now I have to like wrestle with that and sort of,
Yeah.
you know, yeah. So I think I'm gonna have to go by 11. So
I don't know what time it is for you right now.
oh, it's a 10:40. It's 20 to 11. So
Okay, it's 7:41 for me. So
oh, okay. Where are you, by the way?
I'm in Oregon. I live in Salem.
Salem. We have a Salem in my state too.
Yeah, I'm Salem, Oregon, the capital of my state. So.
Yeah. So I'm in Northampton, Massachusetts right now. So yep. So yeah, it's late and it's freezing. It's freezing cold here. It's like yeah. My phone says -2 degrees, but it's obviously not -2 Fahrenheit. It's -2 Celsius, which is a lot warmer than -2 Fahrenheit. Yeah. So do we want to do another sprint or are people tired and want to move on? So let's take a vote. Comment.
You guys want more sprints or no?
Peanut Gallery. Did everyone like the video? And subscribe to the channel. Subscribe to my channel. Okay.
Yes, do it. Subscribe.
I will upload more content.
I haven't officially started my channel yet, so.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. We have 2 votes for another sprint. And I'm undecided. I'll go either way.
I'm down for more, but if you've got to go soon, then
officially I'm bisexual, so I'm always whenever possible I go for why not both. So let's both sprint and not sprint.
Okay.
No. You sprint, I'll watch you. No, okay. Why don't we do another sprint? Let's just do let's do 15 minutes. The 20 was a little long for me. Like I stopped writing at 15 and then I just kind of ate cake for the last so.
I'm like slowly eating my food and it's been taking me so long that everything's cold now.
Right. All right, so we're gonna do 15 minutes. Okay. We'll be back on the hour, and you know what? Yeah, no, let's sprint. Let's sprint. Let's get a few more words in. Yeah, because I can't just stop writing for today where I stop because I won't be able to jump back in, and I have a rule that
you have to end the scene.
No, when I end for the day, afuch, that's Hebrew. How do you say that in English? Right. On the contrary, at the end of the day, I like to end in the middle of a sentence because then I remember what I wanted to say in the rest of the sentence, which helps me get back into what I was going to write for the rest of the scene when I get back the next day.
That's interesting. So, I've never heard anybody that does that before.
I've never heard of anybody else who does it either. So officially, it is my unique trick. So you're all welcome. Yeah. All right. So 15 minutes, and we'll be back on the hour. And everybody on your mark, get set, sprint. Right. And time. Okay, so how did everybody do?
I was doing good for a second, and then I wrote myself into a corner.
Hate when that happens. So, I don't remember where oh, there it ended. Okay, so I wrote 131 words, but the important thing is that my two main characters were having this fight, and it was starting to get really bitchy, and I was like, you guys just stop this. I don't want to do this. I don't want you guys to fight. And then one of them said something that was like I know is going to make the other one feel better.
Yeah.
And I'm very happy that it worked. Like, okay, fine. This is not the end. And I got 1,900 words for the day, which is really...
Let's see here. I got 165 in that sprint, but I've gotten a lot of words today because my word count when I started was like 13,700 something, and now I'm ending at 15,402. So
nice.
I had a good day.
Yeah, awesome. So I'm at 17,664 for the day. Okay, so
I finally was able to get on NaNoWriMo. Yay!
Yay! It recognizes it as not a porn site. Away from Harbor hit exactly 6K for the day with a 3:01 sprint. Awesome! Wow, 6K. Nice. That is solid. Poet Spice 517. Author Morgan Lee 413. And 5,100 words for the day. Also impressive. Nice job. And Alex McGee got 513. You know, I feel like this is... a lot of people have posted something in 13. There was a 613 earlier, and now there's 413 and 513. It's a theme.
Okay, so Inanno says that today I've written 1701. It's a pretty solid day for me.
That's really not bad. Yeah. So, so I'm gonna end this soon because I started to realize while I was writing that like I could feel my eyes sort of start to close.
Oh yeah.
Like, okay, maybe it's time to wrap up and like go to sleep or something.
Yeah.
So let's do outros. So
okay.
I'm Liora Sophie, and I'm planning on doing a lot more content and live sprints and stuff on NaNoWriMo. I'm gonna write. I don't know. I'm not sure what the videos are going to be about, but they're going to be about fun, interesting things. Definitely about writing and creative process, and who knows, bi pride, probably consent, feminism, all the good stuff. Yeah. And yes, so this is my channel, and please subscribe and like the video. And Meadow?
I'm Meadow Lamero. I haven't quite launched my channel yet, but I probably will really soon. Maybe host a couple of streams on my channel. I don't know yet.
Yeah.
I want to pretty much just do writing videos. I don't really talk about like politics and religion and stuff that often, so I feel like it's not my thing.
Yeah. Yes, good luck, Alec, with your release. I can't wait.
Yeah, I'll buy your book.
I can't wait. Yes, I cannot wait. That is super exciting. Okay, so good night, everyone who is going to sleep now, and good luck to everyone who still has more work to do because it's not 11 o'clock at night yet in their location or whatever. Good luck to those who are still writing. And I will see you around the YouTube.
Bye, everyone.